is the process of the grind that shapes you and forms you. It's not the game. And that's why most of y'all get beat in the game or make mistakes in the game, because you think grinding is what happens when the sun comes out. You think grinding is what happens when the lights come on. You think grinding is what happens when people get in the stage. That's not grind. The real grind is in the dark when nobody sees you. When nobody knows what you're doing. When you studying without coach. When you putting in those extra reps. When you watching those videos and you getting inspired. When you change your music. It's the process that makes you sweet.
Make a million mistakes. Just quit wasting your energy making the same mistakes. You have to make a decision that I will learn from this thing. So the good experiences and the bad experiences, I'm going to learn from that, and I'm going to discover the opportunity for me to grow and for me to get better. I'm telling you, I've already made up my mind that I know I will fall down. I know that I will stumble, but I already see myself getting back up. Therefore, I'm never down. I'm either up or getting back up. Can I get a witness at 6 p.m. tonight who's decided I'm going to learn?
You got it, go ahead. You've been beaten, you've been bruised, you've been twisted, you've been thrown down time after time, but you still got value. Just because you took a hit don't mean you lost value. You're still amazing. You're still fearfully and wonderfully made. You still got power. Tell somebody I never lost value.
People are just afraid, man. So many people are afraid of rejection or failure, but without failure you have no success.
I look at failure as a stepping stone to success. It's a speed bump. I know I'm going to fail, but it's not failure if you learn something.
I'm not one that really believe in failure. I believe you have setbacks, and you have to learn from those. You have to learn what are those landmines that can be avoided the next time. What are those pitfalls? You have to learn from that stuff
And come back bigger, better, stronger, because all it's going to do is lead you in the right direction.
Father wasn't in my life. Bro, you grown. My daddy wasn't there. You grown now. Maybe if you was 10, I'm feeling you. My daddy wasn't in my life. That's cool. But when you 30 and you got your own child, you can't keep talking about your daddy, because now you're going to give your child the experience your daddy gave you. And your child don't deserve that.
It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up should not be an option. They always say that failure is not an option. Failure should be an option, because when you fail, you get up, and then you fail, and then you get up, and that keeps you going. That's how humans are strong. Failure is an option, should be an option, but giving up is not. Never.
Couch and you are watching this right now, all I have to say is that this is hard work. I've worked hard for a long time, and it's not about, it's not about winning, but what it's about is not giving up. If you have a dream, fight for it. There's a discipline for passion, and it's not about how many times you get rejected or but you fall down or you're beaten up. It's about how many times you stand up and are brave and you keep on going.
Finally say yes to something. What can you do today? What fear can you face today? What can you do today that can move the needle tomorrow in your life? That's what leaders do. That's what people that are role models do. If you want more success, get bigger problems. I just want you to know that the stress you feel to pay your bills or get ahead, or it's the same stress whether you're making 10, 100, 10 million, or 100 million a year. It feels the same. So if it feels the same, then why not avoid lower end problems so you can spend time solving bigger ones?
When people are about to die, they don't suddenly freak out about a possible rejection. That's not what's on their mind. What's on their mind is, I wish I was around to be rejected. I wish I was around to have the possibility of someone rejecting me, to have the possibility of feeling something, and I'm not going to be here. Make no mistake, you will 10 years from now be 35 and saying, I wasted 10 years avoiding situations because of a guy that I made so important that I threw away a decade of my potential on him. Now extend it 20 years, now go to 45, look back, you've just wasted 20 years of your life on one guy. He wasn't even there anymore, he doesn't even know he has that power. He's not even around to know he has that power, but guess what? You wasted 20 years of your life on his rejection and thinking about that and allowing it to cripple you.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the fantasies don't exist. The perfect girl or guy for you doesn't exist. You're going to be out looking for someone that's good, but you're not going to find perfect. Don't get obsessed with finding perfect. If you find someone that's perfect, it's not true. Everyone's got their flaws. She is not the perfect person that you built in your mind, period. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. And you will end up finding someone that's real. Get after it, work out, train hard, go to jiu-jitsu, hike, run, play guitar, just get after it. And those things not only are going to distract you from the pain, which is good, they're going to improve you as a human being, which is good, and they're going to rebuild your confidence, which is good. They're going to make you feel good. They're going to make you stronger and smarter and better and put you into a place where you don't need that little made-up fantasy.
I became very friendly with Muhammad Ali in the 70s. And Muhammad Ali worked his butt off. And I saw it firsthand. And I remember that there was a sports writer that was there in the gym when he was working out and he was doing sit-ups. And they asked him, how many sit-ups do you do? And he said, I don't start counting until it hurts. Now think about that. He doesn't start counting his sit-ups until he feels pain. That's when he starts counting. That is working hard. And so you can't get around the hard work. It doesn't matter who it is. As a matter of fact, I believe what Ted Turner said, work like hell and advertise.
You got to learn to listen to yourself. You got too many distractions from the phone and text messages and all these other platforms out here. I don't take a phone call unless, and write this down, is it positive? If it's not positive, I'm not going to take it. Is it purposeful? Is it something that's in relationship to what I'm doing and where I'm going? Is this a contributor or a taker? There are people who are always there when they need you, but when you need them, you can't find them. Is it productive? Is this worth my time? At 72, I'm not willing to waste my time talking with somebody, and it's not going to lead to anything. It's not productive. And is it profitable? Can I make some money with this person? You need to know that. Why? Your time is valuable. If you're going to lose something, lose some money. Time, you don't want to lose that. Money, you can recoup that. Time, you can't.
The first time I tried to kill myself, I was 15. I waited until my family went away for the weekend, and I was alone in the house, and I swallowed a bottle of pills. I don't remember what happened over the next couple of days, but I'm pretty sure come Monday morning, I was on the bus back to school, pretending everything was fine. And when someone asked me if that was a cry for help, I say no, because I told no one. You only cry for help if you believe there's help to cry for. I thought, let me be to someone else what no one was to me. Let me send a message to that kid who's being targeted at home or at school or in the streets that someone is watching and listening, and that kid or teenager or adult is loved. And they are not alone.
You're in charge. You got to take ownership of what's going on in your life. When you're not where you want to be and you say it's because the boss doesn't like you, or it's because the girl treated you this way, or the guy did this, like all those things, you got to take ownership of them.
Yeah.
And if you're blaming all these other external things, you're not going to make any changes. And that's going to be a problem.
The thing is to make money. The other thing is when you let money make you. And I know billionaires out here that have made all kinds of money and are miserable. And I'll tell you, the worst prison sentence in life you can have is have all the money in the world and be miserable. You gotta have fun. You gotta be happy. That's why I wish the Forbes list, instead of it being the wealthiest human beings in the world, it should be the happiest human beings in the world.
Let me share something with you. You can learn all the techniques in the world. If you don't believe in yourself, it won't happen for you. You've got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again, and I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
Time is rolling away for all of us at the same pace. If you sit, it rolls away. If you sleep, it rolls away. If you do something, it goes away. If you don't do anything, it goes away. You're happy or miserable, it goes away. Time is running out for all of us. So it's only the energy that you can do different things with. If you bring your energies to a certain level of intensity and possibility, what somebody does in 10 years, you may do it in 1 year. This means if you live here for 100 years, it feels like in people's impact that you've created, it feels like you lived here for 1,000 years, simply because you have managed your life energies in life.
We're gonna constantly judge us, whether we go after big dreams or do nothing. We're gonna be judged. Either way, if we sit on a couch all day, our parents and our friends are gonna be, you're lazy, do something with your life. If we go chase after the most audacious dreams we have, a lot of people are gonna attack us and try to bring us down. So we might as well go do something with our lives and say thank you for the feedback and move on.
If you are really confident about your financial situation, you probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck. Because you know, oh, I got bank, I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. If you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world.
Confidence is a choice. Of course, if you don't put the work, you won't be able to do it. It's the same thing if you have an exam at school and you try to look confident, but you have not studied. It's hard to do it. You need to put on the work. And I know every time I don't cheat, I don't cut corner, I put the work into it. But even though I put the work into it, I'm still nervous. But I know I've prepared the best I could have prepared. So it's the same thing when you have an exam and you study the best you could study. You'll be nervous, but you can put a mask and know that you're going there confident because you know you put the work into it. So when I'm going into a fight, I know I put the work into it, so I can put a mask. I win big or I lose.